Greetings and welcome back to Slubar versus the Leviathans, where our poor and beleaguered fleet is returning from a little bit of war with one of our adversaries, one of the alien nations who so foolishly decided to stand in the way of the cutest race in the tiniest galaxy and their ultimate destiny to find and do something with Leviathans, which we kind of need to get a hurry on with because, Utopia is round the corner for Stellaris, the next big expansion, or the first big expansion, I guess. And so, it probably makes sense to try and complete this game before that happens, which is going to be a bit of a stretch, but we're going to try anyway. I'm sure it'll all go perfectly well. Look, the first Navy cluster is arriving back in the Slun system, heading for home, where they're going to lick their wounds, and we're going to build more and better things. Let's just speed the time up here a little bit. We're also going to build more ships, I think. Starfall actually has a spaceport, so let's build them a little bit of defense because they're like out somewhere. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, we've got a hostile fleet present. Hostile fleet warning. At least one hostile ship is present in somewhere. Where is it? It's in the Ridigas system. We have a mining station in the Ridigas system. Where is the Ridigas system? It's right here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. They've effectively cut our empire in half here. Look, the Beta Corvi places with the Beta QT Prima Ballerina outpost in it. We've actually got a space station here as well. We'd best build some defense here because we might not be able to get to them. Let's do it. Let's build some Black Blue class corvettes out here to try and hold this part because we can't be losing territory. We cannot be losing territory. Look, these nefarious foes. Oh, they've come straight for Beta Corvi Prima Ballerina. Where are they?
Fleet detected.
There they are.
Station under attack.
Quick, let's get to slow speed. In they come. Oh, there's masses of them. This is going to go horribly wrong. Look at the flashes of laser light death being emitted from, or in fact, probably projectiles, projectile weaponry, missiles as well, I imagine, will be launched at us. That was something that we encountered last time, and we had severe problems. They appear to be healing. They've got some kind of, healing powers, which I do not approve of. It's these guys here. Look, the Great Zadran Hegemony. It's not looking good for our spaceport. Are we actually going to be able to complete all of those things? Stations under attack. These people, can you build an army to defend yourselves? Quick, build a defense army. Defense army. Build several defense armies. Recruit them. Recruit defense armies. Recruit another defense army. I don't know how many defense armies we're going to need to hold the planet. It may be too late for all of this anyway. We shall have to see. Let's look at all of those missiles and projectiles and weapons raining in. The station's already well below half its health left as it continues to be utterly bombarded. Look, we haven't done any damage to them at all. There's 2.2 thousand points and they're gone. Wow. Wow. Slubar Prime. Can we get some corvettes built, please? Or some boom ships? Slurpuppy boom ships. We're already building Slurpuppy boom ships. There it goes. The station's got. Look, they got another bunch of military people coming in to join their fleet, and they're bombarding the planet. Beta QT Prima Ballerina is just being bombarded viciously from orbit. I guess these would be their armies coming in. A leader has died. Admiral Vikar has died at the age of 73. I mean, probably of shame for his complete and utter failure to have any kind of meaningful success against our terrible foes. What are we building? We're researching autocannons. We definitely need those. Regenerative Hultish, we definitely need those. Let's get some defensive armies recruited at Slubar, because if we're going to suddenly find ourselves under massive alien assault, we better get some defensive armies built to protect our various worlds. Happy hips for landing. You can have a couple as well. There we go. Defensive armies across the board. Look at this. Fleet detected. Fleet detected. Fleet detected. Leader has died. We're going to need to recruit a new military leader. You suggest another leader, a military leader, then name the recruit. Oh, they're quite young. Look at this guy, 31. What's he got? Leader recruitment cost minus 33%. Leader experience gain plus 15. Evasion plus 5%. Sublight speed plus 20%. Combat speed plus 20%. He's the guy right here. Look at this. He is the he is the starfish for the moment. Admiral Urbar, he's going to be what?
Enemy troops
Turns the tide. Enemy troops are landing on Beta Cutie Prima Ballerina. You know, part of me will be actually pleased, but there it is. Part of me will actually be pleased to lose this because it is quite a mouthful to name. But another part of me will think, egads, what are we going to do once we lose this system? I mean, that's like that whole part of our empire. We have been defeated. How can we repel firepower of this magnitude? 2.3 thousand. I mean, I said I needed to wrap this up quickly, but I didn't mean quite this quickly in abject defeat. Right, okay. Well,
research complete.
Starport. You've got a spaceport. Build me some Black Loot class corvettes. Splat Attack Landing also has a spaceport. Build some Black Loot class corvettes. We're kind of getting close to our max out, but in that case, also you guys upgrade to level 2 starports. Starfall.
Construction complete.
Because I guess they'll be better at defense. In fact, can we build defensive outposts? That's what we need to know right now. Where are our various things? Right, you come back to, where do we want to defend? Where do we want to draw the line? Selnok. Selnok is an important one. Move to Selnok and see if we can build any kind of defenses there. We may not have researched the necessary thing. Look at this, it's under occupation. Enemies have occupied the beautiful Starfall landing. What about our allies? Look, we've got like friends. We have friends. These guys, the Spooksalac Confederacy, they're our pals. Can we get some get some help, please? Help, please. Help us now. Declare war. Insult. Close borders. Request help in war. We've got a defensive pact with them. We must be at peace. I'm sure we've got a defensive pact with them. Maybe because we declared war, we sort of lost our defensive pact. I don't know. Research agreement? Should we have a research agreement? Let's do that. It'll help. Everything helps. Every little helps. Maybe there's more we can do with more of our contracts. That's us. The Cyban State. Let's communicate with them. We want trade. Let's have research with you as well. Done. It's done. More research. More research to power our war effort. Physics research has been completed, has it? It has. Alright, that's good. Let's get some fresh physics research. Mining drone laser. Energy storage, power hub 2, gravatic sensors, physics lab 2. Let's get physics lab 2. I really want military techs, but if I can't have military techs, then things that speed up tech is even better. Trade deal offer. We got a response. They accept. Excellent. And they... Perhaps you thought the Spooksalac Confederacy would accept your outrageous trade offer without bothering to look into the details. We are sorry to disappoint you. Spooksalac, tongue people, we thought that we were friends. Clearly you are in league with our enemies. I find that most disturbing. Construction complete. Starfall has finished the service construction queue. Good, Starfall. What did you build on the surface? What have we got going on here? Should we just upgrade things that we can upgrade? Upgrade. Upgrade it all, man. Just upgrade everything. Basic mine, upgrade that. These are all mines as well. We kind of don't need mines, actually. We're gaining 80. Well, that said, we've spent a lot. Fine. Upgrade them all. Upgrades. Ahoy. Slubar Prime's looking pretty good. It's fine. It's all fairly well upgraded. We've got one spot left. We've got armies, which we're currently building. We've got the first defense pod army. We've got a couple of assault. We've got an assault pod, other defense pod. I guess we already built defense pods, which is good. It's good. It's good to have defensive armies. Excellent, in fact. How are our ship constructions? So the first navy cluster. Let's unpause it. And also, where have we got starvation? Starvation on Slubar. Uh-oh. I guess we better build a farm here then. Build a hydroponics, and we'll crew it from one of our mines. There we go. What else have we got going on here? Time projects. Well, we don't have time. We don't have time for time projects right now. Starvation. Let's forget about that for now. Negative balance. We know. Inactive buildings. We know.
Hostile fleet detected.
Hostile fleet detected. Fleet detected. What's this? The Great Zadran Hegemony. 2.3 thousand has just warped into the Ebleen system. I guess they're warping out again. They must be on their way to Selnok. Do we want to engage them in Selnok? What have we got? 1,000.
Construction ship under attack.
All right.
Evading hostile
That's it.
fleet.
But first, we're sending in the first Navy cluster. The third Navy cluster is to join the first Navy cluster, really. Come on, in you go. Fourth Navy cluster's coming in. Second Navy cluster is warping to join the first Navy cluster. All right, this is going to be our one and only chance. If we can at least hold up this fleet here, if we can stop them here and now in Selnok, we might have a chance. If we can't, frankly, we're going to be in serious bother. Come on, first Navy cluster, we need you. We need you.
Station under attack.
How's this station doing with its build queue? Building a Black Blue class corvette, which I imagine will get wiped out. Like they're taking the time to just destroy one of our mining stations. That's good. Actually good. Losing a mining station, I would rather them waste a bit of time on mining station than us lose the spaceport before the fleet arrives. Come on, they're now in the Drisk system. They must be warping in any second now. Any second now. Come on, first Navy cluster.
Engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged. First Navy cluster, powering your engines, preparing to jump, and we're jumped.
Situation log
We have
updated.
arrived. Get stuck in there. Did we lose the station? Oh, we lost the spaceport. Engage! This is the
Hostile
time.
fleet engaged.
This is the time, Urbnar, for you to prove yourselves. Ah, look, we're massively outgunned.
Hostile fleet
These
engaged.
brave ships, these last few brave ships of the space starfish, the cutest race in the galaxy, fly bravely on against all the odds. Look, someone's already been annihilated.
Hostile fleet
Made the
engaged.
mistake of flying out in front of the main fleet.
Hostile
They're
fleet
drawing a
engaged.
line in space and saying, "This far and no farther. We are the guardians against the demise of our entire species." But it is for naught. All of the ships are being annihilated, one by one, overwhelmed by the great Zadran
Hostile
hegemony's
fleet engaged.
military superiority. That's it. It's over. Look
Situation
at that. Our
updated.
fleet has been decimated, utterly destroyed. The first Navy cluster, a few ships remain,
Situation log
and they're
updated.
gone. Annihilated. So ends any chance we had of repelling these foes. And we've got, it's probably too late. We'll build another defensive army, but I suspect Splat Attack Landing will not last long. All of our forces have been annihilated. Our enemy simply proved too powerful, too awesome, too deadly. Can we build more destroyers in time? Can we defend our homeland? We have sacrificed our entire fleet in defense of Splat Attack Landing, and it was for naught. A leader has died. Of course he has. He failed, but he gave his life nobly in one last attempt to stand before the great tide of evil. And yet, he has failed, and the Slubarian people stand now on the edge of oblivion. Splat Attack Landing, currently being bombarded from space by a vast and terrible fleet of doom, hell-bent on the annihilation of all space starfish. Can our armies protect them? At least we have a couple of defensive armies in Splat Attack Landing now. Look, we've got 4 defensive armies to hold the line against these invading fools.
Enemy troops landing.
They're landing. The enemy troops are landing. Invasion. At least one of our armies are involved in an invasion. Well, there's 4 against 4. 4 armies, or is it 5? Look, we've defeated one of the armies. We've defeated another one of the armies, and another one, and another one. We've lost some of our defensive pods. We've lost all of our
Lost for invasion.
I thought that was going to be a glorious defense of a colony, but no. Once again, we've lost another of our colonies. We've now lost 2 of our 5 colony worlds, including Splat Attack Landing, which was a pretty good planet. I mean, it was the size 22 planet. We had a lot of good stuff going on there. Can we actually look at the surface? We can. We can't do anything with it because all of our people are being occupied and possibly being migrated away and things. But look at this. Look at this. The terrible fleet is on the move again. It's going to be heading where? It's going to be heading... If we lose Slubar, that's it, isn't it? It's game over. Guarantee revoked. Diplomatic communication with the Confederated Azarian nations. What? Unfortunately, securing Silverian independence can no longer be a priority to us. Oh, wow. Thanks, Confederated Azarian nations. I mean, just when we actually needed your help, you decide, yeah, maybe it's not such a good idea. Invasion over. We failed to fend off the invaders at Splattertack Landing. It's been invaded. It's gone. We've lost it. We're going to have to send our own invasion fleet and retake it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Fear not. We're going to do it. Spaceport, still building destroyers. We've still got other ships coming in. It's fine. We've got a huge fleet here of 210 power to add to our space station, at least. We should have just kept the fleet here and made this our last stand, shouldn't we? It was foolish. This is the place to make our last stand. Construction ship. Is there anything you can build? Build a military station. Oh, yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Build a military station. Yes, that type of military station. Have we actually build it there? We actually can build military stations. I didn't even realize. The worst possible outcome. Do not think this is the end. As long as there are parasites in the galaxy, there can be no true peace. Oh, alas, we have lost the war. We have lost the war. We attempted to seed planets. We did not seed planets. Instead, we have seeded planets to them. Look at this. We've lost everything. No access. The Second Navy Cluster was forced to return to Europe. I guess that means, yeah, look at this. We've lost everything. We've got Starfall and we've got Happy Hipster Place. Those are the only two remaining planets in the system. Everything else has been lost to our terrible foe. The once great Slubarian Empire is now a fractured and disparate place. We have an outpost far from our controlled systems out here on the edge of the galaxy. We have Europe with Starfall, which I think was our first colony, and we have Happy Hipster Place, which I think was our last colony, and that is it. We've got a couple of other systems under control, but really, there is nothing. There is nothing for us anymore. The Starfish people have failed in their quest. Do we press on? Do we press on from here? Or do we just abandon all hope of ever getting back into this game and start afresh with a new game in Utopia, with a new race and a new plan? I don't know. Well, let me know, eh? How about we leave it like that for now? If you want to see the Slubarian people fight on in this game and see if there's any way we can recover from our terrifying defeat at the hands of the Great Zaydan hegemony, which is possible. Now we're at peace with them, we might have time to, build and research and redevelop and eventually go on a holy war to reconquer our lost territories. Or do we just abandon this game? And either way, we will be looking at Utopia when it comes out, which I think is next week now. If you have any ideas for races that we should play in that, if you've got any ideas for a game style that you want to see as we play in that, then let me know, and we will do just that. But until then, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I have been Weird Wizard as the great Slubarian people fall against their terrible foes. Will they ever stand again? I have been Weird Wizard, and I will see you. Ta.